everyone, Sunny here. Welcome to another edition of Ask Starbase. Our question today is from Mitz in Mrs. Rajon's class at South School. Mitz would like to know, how are crystals formed? When we hear the word crystals, we usually think of colored minerals. But those are not the only types of crystals. Graphite in pencils, table salt, and snow are crystals too. What all crystals have in common is an extremely well-organized molecular structure. In a crystal, all of the atoms or ions are arranged in a regular grid pattern. Different minerals have different molecular compositions. These molecular compositions form structures of different shapes. For instance, table salt naturally forms cubic crystals. Quartz crystals, which are made up of silicon dioxide molecules, form hexagonal prisms with hexagonal pyramids on either end. Snow is a form of ice crystal. It's made up of water molecules. These water molecules form flat hexagonal plane crystals. The crystal structure is just as important to the crystal as the molecules are. This becomes clear when we compare crystals made from carbon. For example, diamonds are transparent and so strong they can cut through glass. Meanwhile, graphite is dark, opaque, and so soft that tiny bits of it are rubbed onto paper when you use a pencil. What is amazing about these two crystals? They are both made up of carbon. So how can two materials that are so different be made of the same atoms? The difference is their crystal structure. In graphite, the carbon atoms form sheets that are layered on top of each other. In diamonds, every carbon atom is bound to 4 other carbon atoms in the tightest possible combination. Why are these carbon atoms packed so tightly together? Have you ever heard the expression, pressure makes diamonds? It's because diamonds are formed deep within the earth when very high pressure is applied to carbon. This causes the atoms to become packed together in the tightest crystalline state possible. Crystals can be formed in different ways. Some mineral crystals are formed when pressurized molten carbon quickly cools, as we talked about with diamonds. Other crystals form when the liquid from a solution evaporates. That's how a purple quartz crystal named amethyst is formed. Amethyst starts as a highly concentrated solution of silicon dioxide containing trace amounts of iron. This solution gets trapped inside a bubble of lava. As the water evaporates, the silicon and oxygen ions slowly arrange themselves to form a crystal. The iron is responsible for giving amethyst its purple color. But crystals can't form in the middle of a liquid. They need a starting point to grow. The crystal can begin to grow once a nucleus is formed. A nucleus is also sometimes called a seed crystal. The process is called nucleation. In the case of amethyst, its crystals form on the inside of lava bubbles. Stones with crystals on the inside form as these lava bubbles cool. This type of structure is known as a geode. Once nucleation has happened, crystals can grow quite large if there is room and the growth conditions stay stable. Many of the largest crystals are found underground in giant geode caves. These caves are often discovered by miners who come across them digging for other types of minerals. Thanks for your question, Mitz, and thank you for joining me for this edition of Ask Starbase. If you have a STEM question you would like answered, you can email us at ask@starbase-ct.com or go to our website, starbase-ct.com. Thanks. Bye.